Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Shantia here. So I'm doing something new. I usually do Married at First Sight reviews on here, but I am doing a video about isolation and laziness. And yes, let's go ahead and get into the topic. If you guys are new to my channel, this channel is dedicated to helping women live in a way that feels the most natural to them, and I would so appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, or comment down below your thoughts. So let's go ahead and get into the first topic of isolation. So I wanted to bring up isolation because I'm a Virgo. I'm a natural hermit. We self-charge so well, and I wanted to talk about the benefits of isolation. Isolation is so powerful, such a powerful tool to helping you to get to know who you are. I know that people have a way of categorizing others and saying, oh, I'm more empathic and you're an empath and maybe she's an empath. We're all empaths. Every single person is an empath, because I truly believe we are spiritual beings having a human experience, which means that no matter what, when you are around people, you pick up on their energies. It's just do you know how to let them go or release them, or maybe establish certain healthy boundaries around them? But to some degree, we're always picking up on people's energies. You can't avoid it. It's just something we all do naturally, which is why isolation is so important. So if you're the type of person, you love being around people all the time, as great as that is, isolation is very important to getting to know who you are on a very fundamental level, understanding what you want. What are your truest thoughts, your truest desires? This is why people 10 years down the line, they'll find themselves doing a job that doesn't fulfill them, or in a relationship that does not serve them. So what you want to do is carve out at least 1 hour. If it's less, maybe 30 minutes. I would say 1 hour is ideal in the day, where you can just be by yourself and you're doing something relaxed. So I'm not telling you go in the gym and do some kind of hardcore workout, or watch a movie even. Do something that helps you to relax and just mellow out and bring your energy down. So something like a reading activity or journaling or writing, something that's just very relaxing. Or you're sitting, you can be knitting, you can be creating something. Those kind of activities are going to help you to just be with yourself. So often when we're by ourselves, we'll find that we have this program running up here, right? And a lot of people are afraid to be by themselves because of this, the thoughts going on in our heads. But the crazy thing is, I am a little bit sick, so you might hear my croaky voice. The more that you are alone by yourself, the more that you practice that, you'll find that these negative thoughts that are running around, it's just a loop. It's just a loop. And when you keep observing them and looking at them, eventually you'll start to notice they're just thoughts. It's just a program. So you can actually kind of detach, or you can stop, you can pause, you can refocus your energy elsewhere. Isolation is vital to you allowing yourself to really charge up. This is why we need 8 hours to sleep. We're not superhuman. We all need our 8 hours. We all need our rest. Carving out that 1 hour in the day where you're allowed to just be by yourself, be with your thoughts, allows you to accept them. What you'll start to notice, if you practice this, those negative thoughts will kind of fade away, and up will come wisdom. So people always ask me, okay, like, you're so young, and yet you have all this wisdom. I have all this wisdom because I spent a lot of time alone, voluntarily. Thankfully, I need my alone time. I need that me time, because it allows me to reflect about life. It allows me to pull away from everyone's energies, everyone else's opinions, and to really think about what it is I really want, what it is that really matters. You know how you can get nuggets of wisdom from like a 5-year-old or a child? It's because they're more in tune with themselves. So when you allow yourself to just be in tune, the wisdom will come. I used to do a lot of reading, and I love YouTube. YouTube is my absolute favorite platform to use to learn from when it comes to knowing about myself and people and connections. And this is why I do YouTube, is because I'm so fascinated by the psychology of people, connections, and most importantly, knowing myself. I lost my train of thought. Speaking of thoughts, But when you allow yourself to just be by yourself, the wisdom will come. So these days, I don't really look to other people to give me answers. Even though I do kind of enjoy it, I always listen to that inner voice. My inner voice has strengthened through isolation. I guide myself. I trust my own intuition for what decisions make sense for me. I'm not looking to other people. I'm not looking to a therapist to solve my problems or Oprah. I'm kind of allowing myself to figure it out on my own because I always feel like I know what's best. And the reason why I know what's best is because I'm connected to myself and I'm connected to source. Because I carve out that space of isolation and I allow myself to just be by myself, to be with my energy, to clear it out. So it's very important to find some time of isolation in your day where you can just be with your energy. So an extreme form of doing this, if you want to do this is something you could try out, is doing a 12-day Vipassana or silent retreat. So this is a meditation retreat in which you do not talk. It is a silent retreat for 12 days. And for a hermit like me, this was absolute heaven. For other people, it may be challenging because maybe you're not used to being alone with your thoughts. I think of my thoughts at this point, my thoughts are kind of like a playground. And, for the 7 years that I've been working at my inner work, doing my inner work journey, even though I do believe the work starts from day one, but I would acknowledge that I've intentionally been doing my inner work journey for the past 7 years and dedicating myself to it for the past 7 years. This is what I've learned. If you do a silent day retreat, you'll be kind of blown away because when I did it, the world, when I re-entered back into normal day-to-day life, felt so slow, so quiet, so easy. We're not meant to be in reactive mode all the time, which is what the world often is asking of us. There's just a lot of energy going around. People are just running on high all the time. So we actually do need a lot more recharge than we think to be able to go back out there. Otherwise, we become easily influenced and we live our life according to how other people think we should live. And that's just not the way it's supposed to be. We're all meant to have our own individual path, unique path that's meant for us. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the understanding of laziness. I noticed, especially during quarantine when we had to be isolated and be alone, that for the first few days, I just slept. I was so tired. I was so tired. And after I quit one of my laborious jobs, I was so I just wanted to sleep. And I thought I was being lazy. I'm like, why am I not doing this and doing that? I have all the time to do it, but why am I not doing it? It's because you're tired. You're tired. Whether we are aware of it or not, this world asks so much of our energy. People ask so much of our energy. They pull so much at our energy. And especially when you're around people who are pulling more, or you're doing jobs that are depleting you, that are not filling your cup up, helping you feel excited and vibrant, it's going to especially do that. So you're especially going to be depleted. You need that rest. And that rest and that laziness is a result of you being tired. So that's a moment for you to reflect and really think about, is this relationship really serving me? Is this career or this job really fulfilling me? This is why I think it's so important for people to redirect their lives, because you don't realize that you already know. You intuitively know whether this relationship or this job is for you. And you have to decide whether it's something you want to continue to give your energy to because it's depleting you. There are things that actually can fulfill you and excite you and make you feel alive and want to come back and do it again and try and put more effort or whatever, work 10-hour days or something, and it feels great. It's lighting you up. It's making you feel vibrant. That's what we want. The more people that can engage in that kind of way of living, the more that we can heal this world and help each other heal ourselves. So it's very important for you to align with your path. So find that time alone to really get clear about what you want. What are your desires? And know that if you ever feel lazy, you just need rest. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would appreciate it if you guys comment down below, share what you thought. and you can go ahead and subscribe. This channel, if you guys are new to it, is dedicated to helping women live in a way that feels the most natural to them. How can we as women thrive and live lives that feel a lot more balanced? All right. Thank you guys. Bye.